wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, first I want to welcome and thank you for coming to this evening's performance of Alice in Wonderland. A lot of you may or may not know that Drama Club is something new that we've been doing here at St. Nicholas, and the students have grown a lot. They've really welcomed it. I've seen tremendous growth from last year's performance to this, and this is the second time that we've done a spring play, and it's quite amazing how far they've come just for us being in our second year. I am extremely proud of what they've done. I really hope you enjoy this performance. Now, if you find something funny, are you going to laugh? Yes. And if you find something you like, are you going to clap? Yes. So feel free, enjoy the show. We're so happy that you're here, and I present to you Alice in Wonderland.
Come out! Alice? Alice, where are you? Come out! Alice? Alice? Now where the devil has she gone to?
Once upon a time, in merry old England, there was a man called Lewis Carroll. And a little girl named Alice.
Alice! Alice! We're really quite late, you know. Have you seen a little girl about this tall in a blue dress? There? Wait, where? There? Over here? Alice, you must come out this instant! Now, we mustn't lose a bit of time, Alice. Sit down here.
Beg your pardon, Mr. Carroll, but just what are we late for? Mr. Carroll was always scampering about like a rabbit.
He was always telling stories, you see.
And sometimes even he couldn't tell what was real or what he made up.
I don't know, but I know we mustn't be late. Now sit, sit.
Oh, must I sit there now? It's such a nice day for playing.
Sit, sit.
When he wasn't making up stories,
He was taking pictures with his newfangled camera.
it was a great hobby of his.
Now say cheese. Good, very good. But could you lift your chin higher? Higher still. Good. Now move your right shoulder. Hold your right hand out. And hold your back straight. Good. Now, put your left arm behind your back and sit up, up, up.
Fiddlestick, I wish you'd tell me a story instead. Remember the one about the white rabbit?
And the cat that disappeared.
Yes, and the caterpillar and the queen?
Off with her head.
She said that all the time. But I remember when it was all over. I couldn't decide if you told the story or if I dreamed it. It was all so real.
And what was the place called, Alice?
Wonderland!
Do you think you could pose for me if I told you about Wonderland?
Oh, I think so. But I'm getting very sleepy.
Just relax, Alice.
So sleepy.
If I'm going to tell a story, we need a little song to begin. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Do you know that one? We must sing very quietly because Alice is very sleepy. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Oh, yes, I know that one. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Oh dear, is that right?
Go on, Alice.
Up above the road you fly, like a tea tray in the sky. Oh dear, that doesn't seem right at all. Up above the road you fly, like a tea tray in the sky?
Mustn't be late, Alice.
Oh no, mustn't be late. Mustn't be.
Late! Mustn't be late!
Why look, it's a white rabbit. I think I'll follow him. Too bad I can't, Alice.
Oh dear, I shall be too late.
Oh, he's gone into his rabbit hole.
Suddenly, Alice felt herself falling.
Whoa.
Falling.
Alice felt so long.
It seemed like years.
At last, Alice hits the bottom.
Whoa! Who are you? That's not a very polite way of introducing yourself.
Whatever are you doing in my rabbit hole? I suppose you're going to say you fell from the sky.
Well, no. As a matter of fact, I remember chasing a rabbit. He was running so fast and saying,
Oh, my ears and my whiskers.
yes, exactly like that.
And he had a pocket watch like this one, right?
Yes. And he kept saying,
Oh dear, I shall be too late. Well, goodbye.
I'm sure you mean hello. I only just got here.
Goodbye, hello, goodbye, hello.
I wish you'd make up your mind.
No time for that, I'm going to be late.
Late for what?
Difficult to say, very difficult to say.
But if you don't know what it is you are late for.
No time for that now, hello.
But wait. He's gone. How very strange.
Alice found herself in a long, low hall.
Which was lit up by a row of lamps.
And along one wall she found doors. I guess nobody's home. I'll just open one of them and locked. Oh dear, how'll I ever get back home? Suddenly, Alice came upon a little three-legged table, all made of glass. There was nothing on it but a tiny, golden key.
Alice noticed a little door about 15 inches high.
The key fits.
But it was no bigger than a mouse hole.
Oh, how could anybody ever fit in there? But look, that is the loveliest garden I've ever seen. Oh, I would so love to go in there. Now, let me see. Maybe my head would go through. It's no use. It would be useless without my shoulders. Anyway, ting. I don't remember that being there before. The label says Jinky. Well, it doesn't say poison, so it must be safe. It tasted like cherry. And pineapple.
Roast turkey and toffee.
Oh, what a curious feeling.
And suddenly Alice began to get
smaller and smaller. Look how tiny my hands have become, and look at my tiny little feet. What if I just shrink on and I shrink away to nothing? But Alice did stop shrinking. Phew, now we can fit through the door. Look, I'm smaller than that mushroom. Maybe it's a magic mushroom. There's nothing under it. There's nothing on this side. There's nothing on this side. Well, I may as well check what's on top of it. Oh.
Who are you? Explain yourself.
I don't know, Mr. Caterpillar.
Explain yourself.
Well, I can't explain myself, I'm afraid, sir, because I'm not myself, you see.
I don't see.
Well, I can't seem to stay the same size for more than 10 minutes at a time.
Well, what size do you would like to be?
Well, I would like to be a little taller. 3 inches is a terrible height to be.
It is a very good height indeed. I'm exactly 3 inches high.
Well, I'm not used to it either way.
You'll get used to it. One side will make you grow taller. The other side will make you grow shorter.
One side of what? The other side of what?
Of the mushroom, of course.
The mushroom? One side makes me go taller, and the other side makes me go short. But which side is which? Ow! That hurts! I'm terribly sorry. Which one is which? Shorter, taller, taller, shorter? Well, I may as well try a little bit of this one.
Alice grew so fast and so high.
Whoa!
When she looked down,
Her head was above the trees. Oh, I can't see my feet at all.
before she knew what happened, a large pigeon had flown into her face.
Look, Mama, it's a great big bird.
That's not a bird, you dimwit. That's a serpent.
Mama, Pat's calling me names.
No, I'm not.
Quickly, children, get behind me. Grab a pilfer and let's go for her. Serpent. I am not a serpent. A serpent, I say. You're after my hatchings and my eggs. I know you serpents. You tell him, Mama. You better watch out, you serpents. Don't mess with Mama. I'm very sorry if I've annoyed you. I built my nest in the high tree confined, and what happens? Another one comes rippling down from the sky. I am not a serpent. I'm a little girl.
Well, what are you then? She's trying to make something up. No use denying it.
I am not. I'm a little girl.
A likely story indeed. I've seen a good many little girls in my lifetime, but never one with a neck as long as that. No use denying it. I suppose you'll be telling me you don't eat eggs.
I do eat eggs, of course, but little girls eat eggs just as much as serpents do.
I don't believe it. At any rate, you're looking for eggs. So what difference does it make if you're a little girl or a serpent?
It matters a good deal to me, and I'm not looking for eggs. If I was, I wouldn't want yours. I don't like them raw.
We'll be off then. That's telling you, Mama.
And don't come back.
Stay behind me, children. No playing in the clouds. Tail feathers, tail feathers.
Oh my, I've never had so much trouble getting along with people before. I must get back to my right size. There now. That's about right. How nice it is to be the exact size a little girl should be. Now, the next thing I must do is find my way back to that pretty little garden. Meow. Oh, a kitty. Meow. Oh. Excuse me, you startled me just now. Why are you grinning like that?
Because I'm a Cheshire cat.
I didn't know that Cheshire cats could grin. In fact, I didn't know that any cats could grin.
They all can, and most of them do.
I don't know any that do.
You don't know much, and that's a fact.
If you please, Cheshire cat, would you tell me which way I have to go?
That depends on where you want to get to.
Well, I thought I wanted to go to that pretty little garden. But now, I'm getting so tired, I don't care much where I go.
Then it doesn't matter which way you go.
Oh no, please do come back. I do so want to get somewhere.
Oh, your sure tooth can only walk long enough.
What sort of people live around here?
In that direction lives a hatter, and in that direction lives a March hare. Visit either if you like, they're both mad.
But I don't want to visit mad people.
Oh, you can't help that. We're all mad here. I'm mad, you're mad.
What makes you think I'm mad?
You must be, or you wouldn't have come here.
Well, I don't think it proves that at all.
Believe whatever you like. Oh, did you play croquet with the queen today?
Well, no, but I'd like to very much. I haven't been invited yet.
You will be.
That was the most curious cat I've ever seen. Oh, I would so love to play croquet with the queen. I wish you'd tell me which way I ought to go. I am so lost. So incredibly lost. I feel like I'll just wander around forever and forever.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat. Ah, the March Hare. What a pleasure. What a delight. Welcome to my little tea party.
How very thoughtful of you.
Now, sit right here. No, right there. Oh, so sorry. So dreadfully sorry. I meant over here. No, over here. Dormouse, how nice of you to join us. You may sit in the teapot.
No.
Oh, well then. You'll do quite nicely as my pillow.
Ow!
Mustn't complain, Dormouse. There's no complaining at my tea party. Now, puff yourself up and try to stay with it.
Oh, a tea party. I would love to have some tea.
No room! No room!
There's plenty of room.
Have some juice.
I don't see any juice.
There is a penny.
Then it wasn't very civil of you to offer it.
Was it very civil of you to sit down without being invited?
I didn't know it was your table. There are so many play sets and there are only 3 of you.
Why is a raven like a writing desk?
Oh, riddles! I love riddles. I believe I can guess that.
Do you know the answer to it?
Well, yes.
What day of the week?
The 4th?
2 days wrong.
What a funny watch. It tells you what day of the month it is, but doesn't tell you what the time is.
Twinkle, twinkle, little
Stop that.
Oh,
Stop
I like
that.
that song.
Twinkle, Stop it!
Twinkle, little
Stop it!
star,
Stop it!
I wonder where you're at. It's just a song.
Just a song? Just a song? He sang it before the Queen, you know.
Really? Did you like it?
She liked it. He barely finished the first verse before she fouled. Off with his head! Off with his head!
How dreadfully savage.
Take some more tea.
But I haven't had it yet, so I can't take more.
You mean you can't take less? It's very easy to take more than nothing.
Oh, this is also impossible.
I want a new cup. Let us all move down one.
You just keep moving around the table?
Oh, yes.
But what happens when you come to the beginning again?
Suppose we change the subject.
This is the stupidest tea party I've ever been to in all my life. How rude.
The very idea. Come on, March Hare Dormouse. We'll do quite nicely with help, I am sure.
Just as the Mad Hatter disappeared, Alice noticed the tree was a door leading right into it.
That's very curious, but everything seems curious today. I may as well go in.
At last, Alice found herself in the beautiful garden.
A large rose tree stood near the entrance to the garden.
Oh, what pretty flowers.
The flowers were white, but there were a few gardeners painting them red.
If you please, would you tell me why you're painting those roses?
Paint them every day, don't you see?
But why?
Everybody needs a change of pace.
Yes, but roses are so pretty anyways.
Pretty, she has her head one like rose collects in blue or purple.
Or chartreuse.
But roses don't come in those colors.
It doesn't matter which, the queen wants it red today.
And there's nothing for it but to paint them red, don't you see? That is what you had about you.
Well, I think it's a waste of time, not to mention pain.
Don't even think of crossing the queen, young lady. If the queen were here to see these roses white, she'd cut her heads off. She would.
Oh, how dreadfully savage.
Suddenly, the gardener saw a terrible sight.
The queen, run for your life.
Thank you, my royal subjects. You're all so small and worthless. It warms my heart. And who is this?
My name is Alice. So please, Your Majesty.
You may kiss my hand. How sweet. And what is this I see? White roses? Off with this girl's head. You.
Nonsense!
Can you play croquet?
Yes, I can.
Come then. Croquet, everyone, places. May I remind you that a moment's delay will cost you your life.
Oh, but this isn't a place for croquet at all. It's all ridges and furrows, and the balls are live hedgehogs, and the mallets are
One for you and one for me.
flamingos.
Arches! Where are the arches? If something is not done about this in less than no time, we shall have executions all around. Very good. And now we shall begin. Who shall go first?
Oh, you may go first, Your Majesty.
Excellent choice. Observe my technique, Alice. You grip your flamingo like so.
Squat, 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 squat.
Stop that! Off with this flamingo's head.
Oh, but Your Majesty, if you cut off the flamingo's head, you can't play with the flamingo.
Oh, yes, quite right. Pardon. Now, you hold your flamingo like so, gently tapping your hedgehog like so. You see, Alice?
But you...
Yes, you're quite right. I am the remarkable croquet player. Well, don't you agree? Don't you? I order you to applaud. Thank you. I don't know what to say. Now let's see who started that.
All right. Squat, 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 squat.
Proceed. Yes, Your Majesty. Hold it. Proceed. You missed.
But how can hedgehog go through if you told the arches to sit down?
Do not have any sour grapes, young lady. Boo! I order you to boo! 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 You really must work on winning the affections of the crowd, Alice.
I think you cheat, Your Majesty.
What?
I don't think you play fairly at all. At least if you do, you have no rules, and nobody follows them.
Off with their head!
Nonsense! You can't cut off anybody's head unless you have a trial first.
I must have a trial?
You must.
Is that true?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, true. Let the trial begin. Just bring me my wig.
Oh, yes.
Alice had never been in a court of justice before, but she had read about them in books.
She was quite pleased to find she knew the names of nearly everything there. That's the judge. That's the witness stand. And that's the jury.
Silence in the court. Members of the jury, consider your verdict.
Oh no, Your Majesty. There's so much more to be done before that.
Ah, yes, of course.
Call the first witness.
Call the first witness. Alice, up to the stand. Now, what do you have to say about this? It's a letter written to someone. What do you have to say about that, Alice?
Is it my handwriting?
No.
Well then.
You must have imitated someone else's writing.
Nonsense. Look at the bottom of that letter. I never signed it.
You must have imitated someone else's writing. And even if you didn't, which is doubtful, you still would have signed it like an honest person. No. Sentence. Sentence. Let us have the sentence.
Nonsense. You must have the verdict first before you have the sentence.
Sentence first, verdict after.
The idea.
Hold your tongue.
I won't.
Up with your head. Up with your head.
Begging your pardon, Your Majesty, but I think we'd all like to see you off with your head.
What?
What do you think? Up
Off with their head?
Off with their head!
Treason! This is treason, I say. But I'm the queen.
Off with their head! Off with their head! Off with their head!
You don't hear me? Do you hear me? Hello? Where'd everybody go? Well, it's just as well. Why would one think it was real? It was all just a strange dream. Just a long dream.
Do you remember the song we sang for Alice? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Poof! Excellent photograph, Alice. Excellent.
Photograph? Oh, the queen! The queen, she was just here. And the caterpillar, and there was the Mad Hatter, and like we're going down, and we're going up, and...
Yes, you are.
I am what?
Growing up. Pretty soon. You'll be almost as grown up as me, with children of your own.
Oh, that'll be a long time.
Not as long as you think, really. Why do you think I take so many pictures?
Well, will you tell my son about Wonderland?
I think you may have to do that for me. Do you think you can?
Yes, I think so. There was the queen, and then there was the Mad Hatter, and then there was the White Rabbit who was always in a hurry, but you were in a hurry too. Can we take our time now?
Yes, Alice. Let's take our time.